In Afghanistan, people are not safe. In Afghanistan, women are not safe, men are not safe, like nothing left in Afghanistan as a positive means. So I call upon all international communities, all the people who are maybe like listening to this interview, or anyone that I met through this network, through this conference today, to be the voice, to like not let the people to be stifled. They cannot raise their voice. They are like censored every day, but we are free. We can raise the voice. So, and look for any possible support that they can in any point. I was a journalist in my country. So since 2022, I'm living in Canada and still supporting Afghan journalists. A year ago, we felt that there is a need to establish an organization which will be based outside Afghanistan to support Afghan journalists, which you mean the freedom of speech, and like any other means of freedom of speech in Afghanistan is zero right now. So to protect and raise the voice of Afghan journalists, there was a need to establish another organization. So me, a group of university professors who were teaching journalism, media experts, and journalists in exile, we all came together and established an organization by the name of Afghanistan Journalist Support Organization, or AJSO, here in Germany. And through that, we are helping and protecting Afghan journalists to the point we can. I feel like any country who is experiencing the same challenges that Afghan people are facing, they have to understand that if we are outside a disaster, we are the voice of those people who are still in danger. So being in exile, it doesn't mean a weakness to me. It was like a win for me, at least, to be the voice of those who are voiceless or who are kind of stifled in Afghanistan. From here, we are raising the voice that has to be heard, and there are so many journalists that are working with us all over the world, and they all have their own challenges. Of course, we also have our day jobs. We have our own, challenges, troubles. Whenever you are new to a society, you have to, like, you are a newborn baby. You have to learn everything. But besides that, you are obliged to do something for your country as well. So I took that one as an opportunity, not a challenge, to do something for journalists, and I'm happy that we are doing it. When all the people are in solidarity, that can bring a huge change. I can't see any means of solidarity if a society is facing a challenge and they will be left alone and they only fight for their rights and no one listens to them. So media, this kind of organization, and journalists are a very good equipment to raise these all challenges and let the people know about what is going on in a country. So these organizations, having these kind of conferences, sharing ideas, these all will help all of us to first know what is the challenge and then look for the solutions. So support for me means anything that can help to raise the voice of Afghan people. There are so many ladies left behind in Afghanistan. My colleagues, my beloveds, they are still in Afghanistan and going through all disaster. I was the one who was still living under the second government of Taliban for 2 months. So those 2 months, I can say, like, I will count those 2 months as the very darkest period of my life, because no voice, no appearance. I couldn't define myself as a lady who wanted to be visible in the society, to do something for the people. So now, right now, we have like millions of Afghan girls with no voice left in Afghanistan. What I can tell them to be strong, I know that no one can break them. But what makes me very sad is, like, there are so many ladies that they are still inside, and they feel like the international communities, they forget them. There is no hope. When I'm dealing with them, like I'm receiving a lot of messages, and I'm saying like, hey, be strong, like you will find a way, and we are working for you. And they are saying like nothing, like there is almost 2 years. At the very first 6 months, everyone was talking about Afghanistan, like, okay, let's do something. Like all the conferences, like all the international communities, they came together, like, let's find a solution for the disaster, which is ongoing in Afghanistan. But now it's like 2 years, and everybody forgets Afghanistan. So through this channel, I want to call upon everyone who have an upper hand to bring a change, not to forget Afghan people, particularly Afghan women.